Hello there, my beautiful darlings. Welcome to Shantoria's Comfort, where we talk fashion, beauty, and anything possibly related to the first two things that I just said. And in this video, I'm going to take you guys through the creation of the sultry, the risque, the scandalous Jessica Rabbit. And clearly, I wanted to dress for the occasion. I got two gloves on, you see. I am a huge fan of Christina Aguilera. Hopefully that says enough. I love the movie Burlesque, so hi. And before we get started, be sure to subscribe and check out my other fun content here on my channel. Now, let's get into it, y'all. So Jessica first appeared in the 1981 novel Who Censored Rodger Rabbit. The author's name is Gary K.Wolf. I have no idea why I did not say his name. She was devious, jaded, and not above using alluring tactics to get what she wants. The author even used Jessica appearing in a Tijuana Bible as a part of her younger years growing up. And what that is a and what a Tijuana, oh God, I hope I'm saying this right. It's palm size, grown folk comic book that it's a grown folk comic book produced in the 1920s up until the early 1960s, peaking during the time of the Great Depression. So Jessica's first animation design was more illustrative, taking inspiration from Lauren Bacall in film noir. And what film noir is, Google. Film noir is a style or genre of cinematographic film marked by a mood of pessimism, fatalism, and menace. The term was originally applied by a group of French critics to American thriller or detective films made during the time of the 1940s to the 50s. One of the writers asked Richard Williams, who was the supervisor of animation direction, to make Jessica a little bit more cartoony, which is her design that we see now. And Williams' design was a combination of three actresses. The peekaboo hair of Veronica Lake, who was known for her femme fatale roles in 1940s film noir. The red hair of Rita Hayworth, whose nickname is the Love Goddess for being seen as the most glamorous person on screen. And Jessica's physique was inspired by Italian actress Sophia Loren, who was named one of the greatest stars of classical Hollywood cinema as of 2003. Williams wanted Jessica's design to be more exaggerated so that the audience were convinced that she was actually hand-drawn. Joanna Johnson, who did the costume design for both live and animated characters, said, "It was too expensive to animate Jessica in sequence for the whole film, having to compromise her wearing the sequence on stage and a satin dress for the rest of the film." Jessica Rabbit was voiced by Kathleen Turner. Amy Irving did the singing portion, and Betsy Brantley was the body performance model. So thank Amy and Betsy for the iconic jazz club scene. Why don't you do right like some other man do? I love that scene. Though she was changed up quite a bit for the 1988 film adaptation Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit was the first Disney character to ever be blatantly risque in nature. Jessica Rabbit is reflective of the femme fatale stereotype, which most of the actresses that she was inspired by were known to play in film noir. The femme fatale stereotype is characterized as a seductive and beautiful woman who brings disaster to anyone with whom she becomes romantically involved with. Jessica Rabbit was written as an immoral, shallow object of Roger Rabbit's obsession in a 1981 novel. They were actually in a loveless marriage, being brought about by a genie that was vengeful and Roger's desperate wishes. And I am so curious to know what else crazy happened in this book. And if you're watching and you have read the novel, please let me know down in the comments below, because this is so different from how both characters were written in the film. Though Jessica was seen as the main suspect because of her seductive nature being connected to the femme fatale stereotype, she was actually quite loyal to Rodger and genuinely loved him for who he is. And what I find so sad but very funny is that the characters in the film were so surprised that she was even married to Rodger because he was so goofy, and it just goes to show that she actually loved him for who he was and did not think that he was just another person to take advantage of for her own personal gain. So Jessica does not fit the standard of what Disney would typically be marketing, and former CEO, I'm guessing, former CEO, if that's correct. I'll put it up here on the screen if it is correct or not. And CEO Mike Eisner found the movie to be too risque, and Jessica as a character did not help either. And because of this, the movie was originally released under Touchstone Pictures, and after it became super popular, it became now known as a Disney film. And this was actually the same thing, and it was also a similar case that happened with The Nightmare Before Christmas. So this was a very cool fact to learn because I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. Love Jack Skellington. Don't ask me to sing all the songs though. I don't know all the songs. I can say that I love it, but I don't know any of the songs. This? What's this? The da 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 da. What's this? This white thing's in the air. For coloring books, they actually, and of course, whenever they were trying to market for toys and coloring books and all that to kids, they changed up Jessica's clothing for coloring books to make sure she's not too scandalous. So there's a ride at Disneyland called Cartoon Spin that was built in 1994 that has recently gotten an update. And instead of the riders going in and trying to find Jessica and defeat the weasels that are in the game, I've never done this ride before, she will actually be a main character helping defeat the weasels. So that's actually kind of cool and dope. Representation, strong women, female empowerment. Yes. I say I've never ridden the ride. I've never been to any Disney park or cruise or anything. I wanted to since I was a little kid. It was my dream. Now I learned more, and I don't know how much I would want to go, but then I feel like if I see it, I'm like, oh, Disney. So I feel like the little kid in me who wanted to go for decades now at this point, probably over a decade, she'll be very excited. A short and sweet history of the creation of Jessica Rabbit, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know down in the comments below if you have read the novel, the 1981 novel, Who Censored Rodger Rabbit, because I'm so curious to know what other crazy stuff was also in there that she was a part of or that she originally was. Same with Rodger and other characters. And have you seen the movie? Because I love it, clearly. I've seen the movie. So I hope you all have a blessed rest of your day and awesome rest of your week. And remember to find comfort in being yourself. Peace out.